So good morning, everyone. At the outset, I'd like to thank Dr. Deepti for this and to have a very nice IC other than what we've been just talking and discussing about ophthalmology. What I'm going to talk to you is about work-life balance. So what actually is this balance? It's basically a meaningful daily achievement and enjoyment in all aspects of the person's life. And what are the important ones that we are looking at in these 5 categories that I think are important, starting with career, wealth, fun and happiness, family and friends, and eventually health. So let's go through each of them. So let me try to explain the same with my own work-life balance. So basically I did my fellowship from LV Prasad and then realized that it was a definite career growth for me and helped me get success. It actually helped me among my counterparts to stand apart. And that is the one thing which I felt really made a difference. Thereafter I joined Narayan Netra in 2006. And then it was a steady growth that continued to where I am today. But let us understand, don't confuse having a career with having a life. For that, you have to take responsibility of your own life and only then this happens. So let me try to explain the same with 2 different types of work scenarios that we are exposed to. One is our own, where we have a private practice somebody would have, and they would set their own boundaries. The other option would be an institute, either you're working for a government or a private or a corporate, where someone else can set your boundaries. But remember, that right is with you. Please do not allow anybody else to set your boundaries. You should set your own boundaries. Now let's look at this scenario where somebody is having an own private clinic. But remember, if you're working all the time at your own clinic, you think you're doing a good job. It is not. If you can't do a good job if your job is all that you are doing. What you therefore need to do is delegate responsibilities. You need to groom your next line. Have faith in them, let them fall and grow up again. Have team building activities to make them feel at home. Make a family with your team and give them equal opportunities. And they will make your particular practice or everything grow. So keep that in mind. And together you all will grow. Now coming to the next option which we have, an institute or government. First and important, love your work. You may be working for somebody, you are an employee, but you should love your work. Take ownership. That's the key to success. It cannot happen that I am working for so-and-so, so I don't care. No, this is your place. These are your patients. Take that and design your own life. You should understand a simple thing. You spend more than 50% of your time at workplace, more than you are at home, and making it important that you have to enjoy your life. You cannot keep cribbing, coming home, cribbing about your place. Unless you enjoy your work, you will never be happy. Enjoy the time with your staff. Celebrate occasions like festivals, birthdays, activities on a regular basis. Keep them happy and you will also stay happy. There's a very nice TED lecture that I heard about Nigel Marsh, and he said very truly, there are thousands and thousands of people out there leading lives of quiet, screaming desperation, where they work for long, hard hours at jobs they hate to enable them to buy things they don't need and to impress people they don't like. So please don't do that. You are leading your own life. Try to do something that will make your life worthwhile and your families. Now coming to the next important aspect of the priorities you have, wealth. Now many a times we think we have a perfect balance. Our work and life is going perfectly, but actually it is like this. The work is eating up into our life. What you need to understand, that never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Do you think money is equal to happiness? It is not. Things you can buy, like shopping you can do, but things you cannot buy in stores, therefore money is not what is it. Then what is happiness all about? We have to aim at keeping on smiling. Find small joys in whatever you do. For me, it is like watching a sunset, unplanned evening with my husband, Sunday long drives, a small beetle ride which we had gone in Lisbon. I may have to pay extra money, but I did enjoy that particular time. Then having a gourmet lunch, which is like a course meal. It could be something like as simple as eating a particular candy floss, which I love, or an ice cream. And when I do that, I really enjoy doing it. So the best thing is even something like a Pickwick wafer, which I like. So when I do this, the idea is to enjoy every moment and live in the present. But remember one thing, looking at somebody else's happiness, don't base yours. Don't think he's more successful, he has a better life. That cannot decide. Never compare your life to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's time for them to shine. Remember that. Also, there are different people have different ways of staying happy. Some like to exercise, lot of greens, not to be a part of social media. Some like to meditate, create art. Some like to sleep a lot, food for the soul, some do yoga, some go outside and are happy, some have to-do lists and social time therapy. So do what works for you to make you stay happy. The basic point is living is more important than making a living. Then coming to the most important part, family and friends. So this is my extended family, my parents, my sister stay with me, and that's why today me and my husband both are attending AIOC so comfortably. So what we have to realize that there's a very, very important support that we have. It's that other things may change, but we start and end with our family, and family is not important, it is actually everything. So we should love our family, spend time, be kind and serve one another, make no room for regrets, don't take them for granted, tell them you love them, tomorrow is not promised and today is very short. And finally, important, health. Health thing, lifestyle, we've already heard Chaitra talk about fitness and all, this is important. We need to live longer to make all our dreams come true in our life. What fits your busy schedule better, exercising 1 hour a day or being dead in 24 hours? So what you need to know is we can do all this provided we are fit. So it is not only about physical, but mental, spiritual fitness is also important. Take time to meditate, try to keep your moods comfortable, stay calm, that's important. However, we need to even identify sources of stress. When we find out things are not coming our way, we are not happy, look for the sources. And you need to find out at what levels they are happening. We also have to identify in which relationship, financially, what are the various commitments. Because once you know it, you can go ahead with stress management. Do positive self-talk, very, very important. Don't be negative. I can't do this. Rather say, I'll do the best I can. Everything is going wrong. No, I can handle things if I take one step at a time. So try to be positive in what you say. Emergency stress stoppers, deep breaths or count to 10, especially before you speak. You get a patient who's shouting or something, try to keep cool, do that. Walk away or go for a walk if things are not having comfortably. Look for joys, listen to music. As I said, look at your areas of happiness, do them, take a class, read, do something that you like and practice relaxation. Before I end, I want to say an important thing that we have to be aware is the role of a woman. A woman it plays slightly different than men. I don't say that men are not working, having a balance, but this is more importantly for women because they play a role professionally and also at home, and they have to handle both of them and maintain a balance. So a few things I would like to say in addition. The key is not to prioritize what is on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities, and that can be best done. Like yesterday, we had our LVP alumni meeting. I had not done this presentation, and it was on my mind, but I let it aside. I enjoyed this party which we have. I came down, stayed awake. I may have to do a little bit more, but I decided that I have to do both the things, do it at the right time, and I could do my presentation late night and early morning. The other thing what we have to do is, in our entire life, we do 80% of the thing and get only 20% results. Sometimes we're doing only 20% and getting 80% of results. So what you need to do is look and matter those 20%. Get your priorities so right that you do those 20% to give you the best results. That is important. And one another thing that I would like to say for us, learn to say no. Don't lie. Don't try to commit to everything. Don't try to say everything. Don't give excuses. Don't over-explain. You learn to say no. You can be a mother, a professional doctor, wife, so many things. But learn to say no. Decide what you want to do. Because above all, what we need to understand that we have to just be ourselves. We have to be ourselves and be happy is the final goal. Because if we want to have a work-life balance, we need to have a career, happiness, family and friends, health all together. So be thankful of what you have and make the best out of it so that we can have a wonderful life. Thank you very much.